katika kupanda. Wasipande tu miti ili mradi ni mti. Angalia mti gani inafaa katika kupanda. Wasipande tu miti ili mradi ni mti. Angalia mti ambao ni rafiki kwa mazingira.
Kutoa maoni kwa jamii kwamba wapande miti kwa sababu ni nzuri kwa afya zao, kwa sababu mazingira ni sisi wenyewe ambapo tunaotunza mazingira.
Dr. Emmanuel Martin ni mkurugenzi wa mradi wa nyuki wachafushaji chuoni hapo. Anasema uharibifu wa mazingira umechangia nyuki wengi kutoweka.
Nyuki wanasaidia sana katika masuala ya uchafushaji. Kumbe bila nyuki naweza pia tusipate mazao stahiki. Hivyo basi mazingira yanakuwa yanatunzwa na uwepo wa nyuki unakuwa ni mwingi. Hivyo basi kupine pia nyuki warudi wasaidie kuchafusha mazao yaliyoko hapa na maeneo mbalimbali. Lakini vile vile tunapokata miti ya aina mbalimbali pia itavutia wanyama wengine kuja hapa, na hivyo tutasaidia sisi katika kufundisha wanafunzi wetu kwa maana ya elimu kwa vitendo.
Ni mti wa asili na una faida nyingi sana kwenye mazingira kwa sababu unatoa matunda ambao matunda yale ndege wanakula, kwa hiyo ndege wanapata chakula kidogo, lakini vile vile mti huu pia unatoa maua ambao maua yanasaidia pia baadhi ya viumbe kama nyuki kuweza kupata chakula.
Nikiripoti kutoka Moshi, mimi ni Sauda Shimbo wa TBC.
Asante Sauda Shimbo kutoka Moshi, Kilimanjaro. Tuelekee kanda ya Ziwa Kagera ambapo mkuu wa mkoa huo Brigadia Jenerali Marco Gaguti amemwagiza mkurugenzi mtendaji wa halmashauri ya wilaya Misenyi kuchukua hatua watumishi waliohusika na upotevu wa nyaraka za malipo ya zaidi ya shilingi milioni 440 katika mwaka wa fedha 2018-2019 kama anavyoripoti Charles Mwebea.
Kikao maalum cha baraza la madiwani la halmashauri la Misenyi mkoani Kagera kwa ajili ya kujadili hoja za mkaguzi na mdhibiti mkuu wa hesabu za serikali CAG kwa mwaka wa fedha 2018-2019. Mkuu wa wilaya ya Misenyi Kanali Dennis Mwila kwa niaba ya mkuu wa mkoa wa Kagera Brigadia Jenerali Marco Gaguti anasema halmashauri ya wilaya hiyo imeshindwa kuonesha nyaraka za malipo ya zaidi ya shilingi milioni 440 zilizotumika kulipia wazabuni, na hivyo kumtaka mkurugenzi mtendaji wa halmashauri hiyo kuchukua hatua.
Ninaagiza mkurugenzi wa halmashauri kwa kushirikiana na afisa yangu kuchunguza na kuchukua hatua za kinidhamu kwa watumishi waliohusika na udanganyifu huo, na nipate taarifa ndani ya siku 21 tokea tarehe ya kikao hiki.
Mwenyekiti wa baraza la madiwani la halmashauri ya wilaya ya Misenyi Projestus Tegamisho anasema baraza hilo limeazimia kuchukulia hatua za kinidhamu watumishi ambao watashindwa kuwasilisha nyaraka kwa CAG.
Baada ya wote kujitokeza. Kwa hiyo tunataka katika halmashauri yetu vivunjike na nyaraka kuwepo na zisionyeshwe kwa wakati. Na ndio maana tulisema mkurugenzi kama wao wasababisha nyaraka, yaani hoja itokee pamoja na kuonyesha nyaraka lakini achukue hatua za kinidhamu.
Madiwani wanatupa lawama kwa baadhi ya watumishi wanaodai hukosa umakini katika udhibiti wa fedha za umma.
Yaani niseme moja kwa moja kwamba ni uzembe wa kutojali. Watumishi wanachukulia kama ni simple. Mtu amenunua mafuta pale ashindwa kuleta receipt, wakiwaambia leta viambatanishi inakuwa ni shida. Kwa hiyo kubwa ni uzembe.
Fedha hilo inabidi lisimamie vizuri zaidi, na kwenye kamati ya fedha na shauri kwamba angalau hata madiwani wenye utaalamu wa fedha wao wanaangaliwa, na wataalamu wa fedha wao wanaingia kwenye kamati ya fedha bila kujali kwamba ni diwani wa wapi, lakini na watu ni wataalamu pande wa fedha wangekuwa wanaingizwa kwenye hiyo kamati, wangekuwa wanatoa ushauri mzuri kuona kwamba fedha zitumikeje.
Aidha, baraza hilo limempongeza mkurugenzi pamoja na watumishi wa idara ya fedha kwa kufikia malengo ya mapato ya ndani kwa mwaka 2019-2020. Charles Mubea, TBC.
Kutoka kanda ya Kagera tusogee magharibi mwa Tanzania, Kigoma, ambapo mkuu wa mkoa huo Brigadia Jenerali mstaafu Emmanuel Maganga ameshukuru serikali ya awamu ya 5 katika swala zima la uboreshaji na uimarishaji wa miundombinu mbalimbali ya mkoa huo na kufanya mkoa wa Kigoma kuimarika kiuchumi na ustawi wa jamii. Mkuu huyo wa mkoa ametoa shukrani hizo kwa niaba ya wananchi katika uzinduzi wa miundombinu ya barabara za mradi wa uimarishaji wa miji. Victoria Patrick anakupitisha katika ripoti hii.
Uimarishaji wa miundombinu ya barabara, ujenzi wa mifereji ya maji ya mvua na madampo ya taka ni maeneo yaliyotupiwa jicho na serikali ya awamu ya 5. Rais Daktari John Pombe Magufuli akaelekeza zaidi ya shilingi bilioni 800 katika uimarishaji wa miji na majiji 18 hapa nchini, na halmashauri ya manispaa ya Ujiji Kigoma haikusahaulika. Mkuu wa mkoa wa Kigoma Brigedia Jenerali mstaafu Emmanuel Maganga anaelezea jinsi mkoa huo ulivyonufaika na fedha hiyo.
Sisi ni mwanzo wa fursa na mazaheri. Tumeondokana na unyonge, na mara nyingi viongozi wakubwa mkija mnatupa nguvu, mnatupa moyo. Sasa si wanyonge. 2015 kiuchumi mkoa wa Kigoma ulikuwa wa mwisho Tanzania. Lakini leo ninapozungumza tumepanda nafasi 4. Sio kimasikini, kiuchumi tumepanda nafasi 4.
Waziri wa Nchi, Ofisi ya Rais, Tawala za Mikoa na Serikali za Mitaa, Selemani Jafo amekagua miundombinu katika mkoa wa Kigoma na kuridhika na utekelezaji wa miradi.
Binafsi nimefarijika na mradi huo. Lakini ndugu zangu, naomba niwaambie watu wa Kigoma ni kwamba serikali ya awamu ya 5 chini ya Dr. John Pombe Magufuli imejipambanua kwa ajili ya kuleta ajenda ya maendeleo. Ndugu zangu, zoezi la kwanza leo lilianza kupibuka katika barabara hizi na kwenda kuangalia mifereji miwili. Barabara hizi zenye urefu wa kilomita 12 ni miongoni mwa barabara ambao chini ya serikali ya Dr. John Pombe Magufuli alinielekeza kuhakikisha kwamba miradi hii tunaenda kuibadilisha miji mbalimbali, majiji mbalimbali na manispaa. Ndugu zangu, serikali ya awamu ya 5 imejipambanua. Kujipambanua kwake lengo lake ni kwamba kuwafikishia wananchi maendeleo. Chini ya mradi huu, serikali ya Jamhuri ya Muungano wa Tanzania imeweza kutafuta fedha na kupata mkopo wa bei nafuu katika Benki ya Dunia, mkopo wa dola za Marekani zaidi ya dola bilioni 343. Baadaye ikapata additional financing ikawa dola za Marekani milioni 364, ambao ukipeleka katika fedha zetu zaidi ya shilingi bilioni 840 na kuendelea.
Na kisha akazindua barabara hizo mkoani Kigoma. Na mwenyekiti wa Chama cha Mapinduzi mkoa Amandu Sinzamba akifurahia utekelezaji wa ilani.
Kwa jambo hili zuri lililobadilisha sura ya mji wetu wa Kigoma. Kwa niaba ya chama chetu niseme kwamba tutaendelea kuielekeza serikali yetu ifanye mambo mazuri haya kwa wananchi wake kwa ajili ya ustawi wa jamii yetu na Watanzania wote kwa ujumla. Tunawashukuru sana, tunashukuru sana kwa mkoa kwa kusimamia kazi hii. Tuseme Mungu aibariki Tanzania.
Waziri Jafo amekamilisha ziara yake katika mkoa wa Kigoma akimtaka mkuu wa mkoa wa Kigoma kusimamia halmashauri ya Buhigwe kutekeleza miradi ya maendeleo kikamilifu kwa muda uliopaswa baada ya baini kuwa inaendelea kusuasua. Kutoka Ujiji Kigoma, mimi ni Victoria Patrick.
Asante Victoria Patrick kutoka magharibi mwa Tanzania huko Ujiji Kigoma. Hadi hapo tunafika tamati mwa taarifa ya habari katika saa ya pili ya Jambo Tanzania maalum kwa michezo asubuhi hii. Mimi ni Ana Mwasioke. Punde utakuwa na Jesse John na mgeni wetu wakizungumza yahusuyo michezo. Endelea kubaki nasi.
Tafakuri baada ya habari.
Mazingira. Tunaposema mazingira hatuna maana nyingine isipokuwa ni mambo au vitu vyote vinavyomzingira au vinavyomzunguka binadamu. Na kweli ni kwamba vipo vitu vingi tu. Na moja kati ya mambo muhimu katika swala la mazingira ni misitu. Ndiyo, tunasema ni misitu kwa sababu misitu ni uhai. Tunasema misitu ni uhai kwa sababu misitu ni chakula. Misitu ni maji. Misitu ni hewa safi. Misitu ni kivuli.
Misitu ni mbao kwa ujenzi na samani. Misitu ni kivutio. Misitu jamani ni makazi ya viumbe hai, wakiwemo wanyama pamoja na ndege. Na wala tusisahau kuwa misitu ni dawa. Ndio, tunasema misitu ni dawa kwa kuwa hata katika kipindi hiki ambapo dunia inakabiliwa na janga la virusi vya korona, baadhi yetu hapa nchini ni mashahidi. Wametumia na wanaendelea kutumia mazao ya misitu ili kujifukiza ama kupiga nyungu katika kujikinga na virusi vya korona. Ndio maana tunasema misitu ni uchumi. Ni kutokana na umuhimu huo wa misitu, Umoja wa Mataifa umeitangaza tarehe 5 ya mwezi Juni kuwa ni siku ya mazingira ulimwenguni. Na mwaka huu tunaadhimisha siku ya mazingira duniani chini ya kauli mbiu isemayo tutunze mazingira, tukabiliane na mabadiliko ya tabia nchi. Hata hivyo, licha ya umuhimu wake, kutokana na sababu mbalimbali, tunaendelea kushuhudia baadhi ya binadamu wenzetu wakiwa mstari wa mbele katika kuyaharibu mazingira, na huku wakifahamu fika kwamba uharibifu huu wa mazingira, ambayo ni pamoja na misitu na hata vyanzo vya maji, ni sawa na kujiangamiza wenyewe. Kwa mfano, kwa mujibu wa taarifa za wanasayansi zilizotolewa kwa Umoja wa Mataifa, katika muda wa kila sekunde 6 binadamu huharibu msitu wenye ukubwa ulio sawa na ukubwa wa uwanja wa mpira kivumbi. Na hapa nchini, taarifa za kusikitisha zinasema kwamba kila mwaka hekta zaidi ya 300,000 za misitu huangamizwa kutokana na sababu mbalimbali, zikiwemo za ujenzi wa makazi, upanuzi wa kilimo, ufugaji holela, pamoja na matumizi ya nishati ya kuni na mkaa, mambo ambayo tusipokuwa makini, binadamu tutajiangamiza wenyewe. Ndiyo, tutaangamia kweli kweli. Na kutokana na hali hiyo ya hatari, binadamu na hususan wa Tanzania tunatakiwa kubadilika kifikra na kimatendo ili kuyanusuru mazingira yetu na hususan misitu inayotoweka kwa kiasi kikubwa. Na hii ni pamoja na kuachana na utamaduni wa kukumbatia matumizi ya kuni na mkaa, kwa imani potofu kuwa eti kuni na mkaa huivisha chakula vizuri zaidi kuliko nishati mbadala za gesi au umeme. Tubadilike ili kama hapana budi basi tutumie mkaa unaotengenezwa sio kwa miti, bali kwa kutumia mabaki ya mazao, kwani katika kipindi hiki cha teknolojia mpya inawezekana. Na kwa kipindi hiki ambapo serikali inaendelea na zoezi la usambazaji wa gesi asilia nchini, Watanzania tusikumbatie utamaduni wa kuni na mkaa ili kuyanusuru mazingira yetu na hususan misitu yetu ambayo ni uhai. Na sanjari na hayo yote, Watanzania tuendeleze utamaduni wa kupanda miti tena kwa wingi kama walivyoonyesha wananchi wa mkoa wa Dodoma, mkoa ambao ulikuwa ni nusu jangwa na hivi sasa umeanza kuwa wa kijani. Na hili linawezekana, na tusisubiri kesho. Tuilinde misitu yetu, kwani misitu ambayo ni sehemu kuu ya mazingira ni uhai na misitu ni uchumi. Tuendelee kuyatunza mazingira ili nayo yatutunze, vinginevyo iko siku tutatafuta pa kukimbilia. Tunawatakia siku njema ya mazingira ulimwenguni.
Na hiyo ndiyo tafakuri yetu ya leo.
Ilianza udogo, wakakaza na mwendo.
Ndugu zangu wa Tanzania, tunaweza. Tuliambiwa mara nyingi kila siku kwamba Tanzania ni maskini. Nataka niwaambie hilo neno la kujiita maskini tulifute kabisa. Nchi yetu ni tajiri, ila tulitaka kuaminishwa na watu waliotaka kututumia sisi kama maskini. Baadhi ya miradi niliyoitaja ni matrilioni ya fedha. Sasa nyingine huwa nakaa najiuliza, kweli hili limewezekana? Tumeweza. Maana yake kila palipo na nia, Mungu yupo.
Naam, karibu tena katika Jambo Tanzania. Tarehe 6 mwezi wa 6 siku ya Jumamosi, tunazungumzia masuala mbalimbali ya usio michezo pamoja na sanaa. Tulikushazungumza na msanii hapa, Mwalimu Imani Ali. Sasa tunaye meya wa manispaa ya Kinondoni na mkurugenzi wa timu inayoshiriki ligi kuu ya Vodacom Tanzania Bara KMC, si mwingine bali ni Benjamin Sita. Mheshimiwa, karibu sana.
Asante sana. Habari za asubuhi.
Habari njema. Hii ni Jambo Tanzania na tumekualika kwa mara nyingine tena uzungumzie masuala anuai kuhusiana na maendeleo ya KMC. Hivi sasa tuna mada inayozungumzia ujenzi wa uwanja na kuiokoa timu kutoshuka daraja. Hebu tuzungumzie kwanza masuala haya ya ujenzi wenu wa uwanja.
Okay. Kwanza kabisa tunamshukuru Mungu.
Ndio.
Kutuweka hai mpaka leo. Lakini pili, namshukuru sana Mheshimiwa Rais kwa jinsi anavyotuongoza, kwa jinsi anavyotuonyesha mfano. Na nasema haya kwa sababu alituonyesha mfano kwamba mambo ya kilegalega, chukua jeshi tusukume mambo. Na sisi tulivyoona tunataka tujenge uwanja kwa haraka. Na uwanja ule unaambatana na stendi ya mabasi ya Mwenge.
Ndio.
Nilipofanya fujo kidogo kisha napata ile eneo kwa sababu haikuwa rahisi.
Nasikia kulikuwa na mgogoro hapa na pale.
Kulikuwa na mgogoro, lakini Mheshimiwa Rais ameshatufundisha tu kwenye mali ya umma, kwenye maslahi mapana ya Watanzania, tupambane. Pambana. Tulichokifanya safari hatukutangaza tenda.
Ndio.
Tumefanya mfumo wa force account. Kwa hiyo tukachukua wenzetu wa jeshi, tukasaini nao mkataba. Kwa wao ndio wanakuwa kama local fundi. Kwa tunawapa material zote, wanajenga. Kwa hiyo matarajio yetu sisi tulikuwa tunataka uwanja uishe miezi 8. Lakini tukabana na jeshi tukakubaliana miezi 6. Kwa hiyo matarajio yetu sisi mwezi wa 8 mwishoni uwanja umekamilika. Na uwanja ule utakuwa na faida nyingi ambazo nitazisema hapo baadaye. Kwa hiyo tunamshukuru sana Mheshimiwa Rais kwa kutupa ujasiri na kutuonyesha kwamba inawezekana. Miradi ambayo ilikuwa inachukua miaka 2, sasa hivi unatakiwa unaifanya miezi 6. Kwa sisi uwanja tumesaini mkataba February, August uwanja unatakiwa utumike.
Na Mheshimiwa Rais wa Jamhuri ya Muungano wa Tanzania amekuwa akijizatiti sana katika masuala ya miundombinu.
Ndio.
Nafikiri unaelewa hilo.
Kweli kabisa.
Na amewapa courage ya nyinyi kusimamia kuhakikisha kwamba mnafanya kile ambacho yeye amekuwa akikipigania.
Ni kweli.
Nini faida zake sasa kama muone uwanja wenu nyinyi kama ambavyo wanao Azam pengine na baadhi ya timu nyingine ambazo zile kongwe ndo zinajaribu sasa hivi nao kuibuka?
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, yes. Thank you. We have had such an inspirational and robust conversations throughout the day, and our day would not be complete without some laughter. I know. So it is my pleasure to introduce a woman who is deemed the best in her business. It is my honor to introduce Ugandan entertainer and Africa's queen of comedy. You know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. So without further ado, please welcome Kasime Ann.
Mwenangwe. Rutega shungu kwa nyina shungu bakagera ngo butababingwa pa murwanisa na murwanisa batatazara kirimo. Mwenangwe. Yeah. Now you know hip hop started from Mparo Chitanga. Oh my God, I am so excited. I've even forgotten that I'm supposed to start with a welcome song. Because I come from, my name is Kansi Mean. Sorry, I need to introduce myself. There are extremely important people in the audience, and I need to introduce myself. My name is Kansi Mean, and I've been accused of being the queen of comedy. And when you're accused of being a queen, you don't question, you don't ask why, you just say, all right, and move on swiftly with whatever God has blessed you with. Because I am in America, and not just anywhere. I'm in Boston, but not on the streets. Yeah. I am at a university, and not any university. Wezire, clap for yourself. And me too. Have you ever been invited in a place and you start questioning yourself what those people are thinking? Honestly, when I got an invitation that I was going to speak, when they said I'm even among the keynote, I said these guys are not serious. Keynote speakers they went to Africa and they saw people who are very important, extremely important people. They saw ministers, they saw members of parliament, they saw, you know how matrons in school always give us stress? Yeah, they also saw those ones and they didn't invite them. And I am here to talk to you. God help you, because I don't know what it is you think you're going to get from me. So it's my first time to see snow. Believe it or not, the only thing I knew are ice cubes. But it's my first time to see snow. Yeah. I'm not sure it saw me because I'm seeing it through the window. Yeah. And I think seeing snow really played with my head so much. And I realized how you people mislead us in these movies that you shoot. And then you see children out playing, making a snowman. My friend, I could not even make a snowball. I was looking at it from a distance and I was happy, it being there and I am behind the wind. So yes, I met snow, but in Bluetooth. I didn't touch it. I haven't touched it. I have no plans of touching it. But the moment I stepped here, the coldness, it feels like you're being preserved somehow. Like, no, seriously, I am absolutely afraid. I am going to go back home and find myself 5 days back. I reach when I've not aged since I left because of the preservatives that are in the air here. You walk around like you're in a real freezer, preserving yourself for tomorrow's use. So I've been turned inside out. I came with warm jokes and I'm being forced to crack jokes to people who need warmth that is electric, not necessarily humor. But I am on, wait. I would like to believe you are a man. So, and that's not the only one. There are two now. What is going on? You guys, it's a women, did I miss it? Women, African Women Leadership Conference. Who are you stalking? No, honestly, no. Who are you stalking? Because I think, which woman is that has brought you here on Women's Day that you need to see what her moves are to be sure that you are safe? Honestly, 1, 2, yeah, this is how you know we shall never win. Even here, you find us here. Can't you let us be and enjoy this? Yes. And the way she's laughing, leaning on you like she can't laugh without finding support. So us who are seated here alone, laughing, how do you expect us to manage? How? Please. And I realized something when I was called here. I was like, okay, how do I organize myself and present the not so serious things I want to tell these people? But I need you to think, if you are a young girl in the audience, and I'm telling you the things I'm saying are unserious, how unserious are they if you've come in this cold to sit and listen to them? Or if they've moved me from Uganda to come here in an aeroplane, I even came first class. Just now I've been overwhelmed. I'm getting used. I'm not used to being loved and respected like this. So there must be something I did right. I'm about to know. Then I'll keep doing it, repeating it till they invite me to other places also. Too much. I thank God so much for being able to come here and be amidst women who are mothers, women who are suspects. When I say suspects, it means there's someone who suspects they love you. So women who are suspects, women who are powerful, leader, president. Me, I'm telling you, I'm in shock. I don't know how to even control myself as I'm talking to you because of the happiness that I am feeling. So suddenly, I can't make the exaggerated movements I usually make because they are important people in the audience. I'm like, yeah. You understand what I'm going through? Thank you very much. But now you laugh like you're among the VIPs. You're laughing slowly. Laugh. I need you to laugh. Is it the one that, if you're not wearing a tight bra, remove it, snap it. It's a women's conference. No. It's a women's conference. If you cannot be comfortable today, when do you think you'll be comfortable? No. Those things are enemies of progress. Honestly. I came here, I'm supposed to make you laugh, I'm busy still dying. So remove them, remove those shoes, they don't own you. If you're wearing high heels and you're feeling uncomfortable, remove them, no one is going to judge you. If you don't have carbon, so if you know when you remove them, they won't smell, please, remove them. Otherwise, be very considerate. Hi, my God, your hair is for days. Give me some. I mean the lady with brown hair, please wave. My God. Don't go to the hospital and say you have a migraine. We'll all know where it came from. Because I can't complain too, I can't. Let's give it up for the women that know they own their hair on their head. Kakenya, eh? Kakenya. Yo, give it up for yourself, eh? You can risk, I can't let my hair out, my friend. It's not for public consumption. I cannot. It doesn't bounce. It's me who has to bounce. The hair doesn't bounce. These movies we see and they run in slow motion and the hair slaps them in the face. No, me, I have to run at the speed of lightning and still I won't achieve that movement. But I'm okay. I'm very, very fine. So, like I said, I don't want to start a show without singing for you a welcome song. And where I come, don't say, oh. No, sorry, let's give it... Guest of honor? No, where I come from, when you're white, in the audience of so many black people, and you're white and you're in front, you're the guest of honor. So I think you picked the wrong seat. Yeah. And when we appoint you the guest of honor, you have to pick a few children to adopt. We don't give you props for nothing. No, you can't be a guest of honor just. You have to be a guest of honor with a purpose. So I have 1 degree. I don't mind getting 3 others from this university. And Kakenya, we have a few children that can be, so that's after you just go and talk to her. She got you. She got you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So much. I'm telling you, when you see her like that, if she decided to come to Africa, and just she's touring, minding her own business, and she passes when I am busy getting married and about to say I do, seated on the high table, they tell me, excuse me, she has come. I'm like, who? The guest of honor. Even if you are the bride, they'll make you stand because she has passed in her tour tracks, and she's the guest. Just her presence makes her the guest of honor. So that is it. That's how it is. So you are welcome. Thank you very, very much. And this welcome song I'm singing is for you. Others, it's in English. It's in English. Please note. How are you, Nyabo? How are you, Sebo? We've been waiting for a longer time. Oh, by the way, all our songs are in English because we need you to know we went to school. We studied, and our education is not cheap. So we don't chew words, we don't chew letters. If the word is seriously, we don't say seriously. We say seriously. Because, no, see, you know how expensive education is for you to go around chewing letters you have learned when... No, my education is very expensive in Africa. You cannot joke with it. You don't go around chewing words you have learned with your parents' hard-earned money. No, seriously. So, how are you, Nyabo? How are you, Sebo? We've been waiting for a long, long time. We thank you, Nyabo. We thank you, Sebo. We hope everything is benefactor. Yeah. And benefactor is also an English word. And since I'm here, you'll probably tell me what it means. What does benefactor mean? You don't know? University of Wesley, and you don't know what benefactor means? I sang it all in primary school, and I knew I was sure it had a meaning. You're telling me benefactor has no meaning now? So I'm recently very single. Clap, please. Freedom at trust. I have a problem with people who mourn other people's relationships when the people in the relationships are not mourning. Don't you get tired? You want to walk in and tell your mother, Mommy, I am liberated, and she's worried. You're like, why are you worried for my freedom? Have you been through something like that? Yeah. What happened? Do you know the things that happen behind closed doors, my friend? Yeah. It's wrestling, especially when you're getting advice from everywhere. I'm telling you, when you have your aunties giving you advice as a woman, and then their uncles giving the man advice, but they don't end up in that same room. So the man comes with his hard-earned advice and has been told to walk up straight and not move down. And then they tell you, the woman, to come when you are as welcoming and submissive as possible. But you see, when you're soft, you can't stop a storm with softness. So the other one comes with his moves from down. This one has come like Rambo. There's an action movie up here. There's a romance movie down. That is what happened. You find when you're on a different network, Safaricom cannot call MTN. My friend, and I'm seeing some people who are distracting me. How can you look like that? Madam, stand up. You who is holding that pink phone. Yes, you with the open mouth. Yes. You who has your mouth wide open, stand up. Hi, you're very beautiful. Very beautiful and no pressure. I like men, so relax. No, don't sit, my friend. Yeah, you sat there for a purpose. So how do you feel? Is this how you look every day? Like when you wake up in the morning, that's how you look? God knows how to give his things. Now you see, if I looked like you, I would be seated up there alone in the middle. Whether I have money to pay, I would be there alone, isolating myself from these common-looking people. I would make sure I'm stayed there in the VIP alone. Clap for yourself for looking like that. Now, if you didn't come here stalking any kind of wife or partner, that's what I was suggesting. That's the kind of woman you take to the bank and they give you a loan without security. No, you march in and they're like, is that your wife? Yeah, it's okay, we can give you a loan. Because if you can have her as a wife, you can pay any debt. Any, for that matter, any particular debt. So, I was telling you, I'm recently single, meaning I have a lot of time on my hands. I have 2 phones with 2 different SIM cards. Sometimes I call the other phone to see, because... Yeah, of course you can laugh. You have people calling you. Yeah, so I end up forgetting and thinking, maybe my phone accidentally went into flight mode. So I start calling one number, calling the other to check in case they are on. And if they are on, why am I not receiving phone calls? So while I was very excited that I had freedom, freedom is not extremely exciting. That's when you enter the house and you say, hey, 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 hey. And the house answers you back and says, hi, 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 hi. Yeah? Hello. There's a young girl there. Hi. Are you young, really? I'm talking about the very young girl with a pony. She's looking behind. Hello. See, your sister is telling, hi. Hello. How are you? You are fine. Now that's a child that is getting the right education. You say those things, hello, to a kid in my village. When she's holding her sweet potato, why are you greeting her? Already she's suspicious. Just she's brought up to defend her sweet potato. And you're there waving your hand saying hello. Why? Why? But you know, there's something I've noticed, something that the government of this country, it's not serious. They call America the most powerful country, but I don't know how serious they are. How you allow an African women leadership conference to happen right below your nose. And you keep quiet and let it happen. This is how colonization happened. First, it's just women leaders. Before you know it, even the men are coming here and we are holding their conferences. And that's how it started. In Africa, you think they came with a whole ferry and came to rule us with guns, and no! They started with a boat. First came with a boat, and they were about like 3. They were just coming on a picnic. They had landed on a piece of land that was empty. So they came, and the picnic was very interesting, and they ate some interesting fruits. They said, first, wait, Albert Cook might like these fruits. Should we send Albert Cook a letter and he comes also? Then slowly by slowly they came and started discovering things that were already there. They came and started. Slowly by slowly, one of them came, the other one came and said, can you believe I have seen the source of the river Nile? I'm the first person to see it. Hey! Another one came and said, can you believe I just know where the equator passes? It passes, yet it had always been there, passing. I'm telling you. So this what is happening. Just keep quiet. Yeah. And you think we have FBI, CCIDF, SWAT, all those dangerous organizations are sleeping. Honestly, even at immigrations, the guy asked me, where are you going? I said, I'm going. See, here's the thing. I didn't know whether Boston was in Massachusetts or Massachusetts was in Boston. I just knew, you know that blue paper they give you, and then they want particular details that you have not prepared yourself for. No one sits for an exam. By the way, we don't sit for an exam when we are coming to America. For us, we'll be going to another place the way we know we shall go, and then come back. So I didn't really sit down to know which, then you have addresses. Oh, God bless you. In Africa, we just say around the fene tree. Here, they tell you, Colchester Road, close 3ZYXYH2, point what? Hey, you're about to give the person coordinates of the bathroom you're seated in. Your address is so detailed. Too detailed. Someone can stalk you right to your throat when you're putting your food in your mouth. I'm telling you. So they gave me this blue form, the immigration's form, yeah? And I'm filling in, of course, yeah, the state. My manager was making fun of me. The state, I made the state, just to know one, it's like putting a district in just to know I mixed it up, yeah? So, of course, that already had flags for the immigrations guy and was like, so, young girl, I like that people call me young. Even on the flight, they refused to serve me alcohol. It hurt me, but anything to be called young, it's okay. I said, okay, it's okay. I've not taken any champagne, but it's all right. At least I've left when they know I'm 16 years old. So I was so happy and ended up not taking the champagne. So he asks me, young girl, what brings you to America? I'm like, I'm a keynote speaker at an African women leadership conference. He said, why is it here? And it was a genuine question. He said, why is it here? I said, is it not there on the computer when you look? Like when you, don't you see? As in, because they say they usually ask questions that they already know and they are tricking you. I'm like, are you sure there's no answer there? Like, they can tell you, like the ones who gave me the invite can tell you why we are holding it this side. Already are seeing it was a security, and you know there are always officers walking around, so you're not too sure. Me, I fear officers, even for security, I duck. When I see them, I'm just in a ready movement to duck and make sure I'm submissive. So yes, I arrived here, and I'm still feeling sorry. Because America does not know that I'm here. My mother, greetings from my mother. Mgenu. This is how I rush over and miss the important things. Greetings from my mother. If you have a mother, you know what I am talking about, but I haven't talked about it. Because if I start talking about my mother, this is not going to be a women's conference. It will be her conference. I'm telling you, and she sends greetings. These days, she takes time to literally stalk me. I don't know what she's doing on Facebook. Can't you just stay on writing letters and leave us alone? I don't know what she's doing on Facebook, so she knows everything. So when all she had was leadership in America. Just know she knows I'm going to go back when I'm like a minister of something from here. And then, of course, saw the lineup and said, oh my God. And you're going to be seated with those people. What are you going to talk about? No, she was concerned. If you were my mother, you'd be concerned. She was extremely concerned. And then she asked me, how long is it? And I said, it's a 2-day conference. I said, how many are they? I said, they're like over 200 women, and then we'll be joined by others. It's like, so 200 women are going to sit down and discuss issues in 2 days. Days. My mother's worry is when Auntie she's called Gaudence. When Aunt Gaudence visits at home, and she visits monthly, she leaves after a week, and within that week, none of them have even caught breath to even have a proper meal. They're eating between words. She does not understand how 200 intelligent, educated women will summarize whatever they have to talk about in 2 days. Say, 2 days. She can't see it. When my mother is talking to a friend, there's no room for anything. That I remember those were the days. That would be the time she would postpone all punishment. Yes, my should be busy saying, tell me. So you want to tell me? James eventually went with Teresa, and you hear her do. She will turn and be like, don't worry, that one just fell off the tree. What were you saying? That would be the day they ignore you. Ignore all punishment. No one is going to look your side. You are safe. That's my mother. So she doesn't get it. What are you doing here for just 2 days? She said, I've given you permission. In case they don't finish in 2 days, which I know they will not, stay there. Stay there for like 2 more weeks. Let them discuss everything they want to discuss and finish it. And, well, it's not because we are gossips. That's why people think that we need that much time, because even gossiping takes skill. You know your friends who just can't gossip. They don't know how to gossip. They will never pass on gossip properly. And then you know a friend will catch gossip before they even know what you're going to tell them. You call her, you say, Anna, Wanji, there's this chick, tell me, and I've been waiting for you. She knows what you're going to tell her before she tells you, before you even tell it to her. So it's not because she thinks we are gossips. She just, appreciates the fact that we have so much to say, which is good, because who doesn't have anything to say anyway? We all have something to say. We just don't know how to phrase it sometimes. That's it. And that is where I come in. I thank God so much, because He gave me the boldness to say things you people don't want to say. Yes, we see you people in an engagement of 7 years. What are you doing? Even the man who is engaged to you no longer knows what he's doing at that point. 7 years and you're still studying each other to know what? What is it? What do you think you're going to know about it? Because at 7 years, you know all their sports, you know all their birthmarks, you know their blood group, you know all their... What do you want to know? Actually, 7 years have gone very far. 3 years. 3 years. If you're careful in 3 months, you know your friend. So I thank God that I have the boldness to say those things that other people are extremely afraid to say. It's okay, me, I'll be the bulletproof. You'll tell me. And the fact that I'm single, I get to meet so many culprits and suspects that want to take me out every once in a while. And I can give anyone attention, but I can't stand a man who dances too much. One who dances and wants to show other people he dances better than me. No, you see, us women, naturally, we are blessed, we are endowed, we have so many things to work with. You will walk very fast and your behind will work for you. In a club, you just pretend to get up your chair and walk very fast to the counter. Before you reach the counter, you've already received whatever it is you want to receive. People have seen you, yeah? And if the backup plan is not as convincing, then you oh, you laugh, you people. You have, mine came at S4. I was about 16 years old. And my breasts had refused. So I used to walk like this because I needed people to see that I was female. No, I had short hair, I was black, and so it's not good. It's never good when you are like that, and you're in a single girls' school. Hey, I was under pressure to be a girl, under pressure to be the proper girl. Yeah? So, pardon? It's okay, money? Pardon? No, you could be, don't be shy. This could be what you're meant to do in life. I might be part of your success story. And you say, I'll never forget that day I became famous. I was just talking and then they picked me and before I knew it, the whole world knew me. So don't be shy. And I love your hair. Eh? Where are you from? Sure. Which part of Uganda? Which part? So you are very, very excited. You're the VIPs I wanted to sit in front. What are you sitting behind doing there? That's too far. But in Uganda now, if you're given a pot to put it on that head, how do you do it? Assuming you have to first wrap. When was the last time you were in Uganda, darling? A year ago. You are lucky. I was about to attack you right now. I'm telling you, I was about to attack you right now, so I'll forgive you. Because last year you said, Christmas is January. And you have your family here. I also want to understand that business of long distance relationships. Since you can't talk about it, let me talk about it. How do you do it? Because you will be staying, and those long distance relationships are the ones that give you those bad ideas of you want space. Yeah, you start getting used to space and you find someone staying in a mansion that has 3 floors, still telling their partner they want space. What space do you want? There are 3 floors on the house and you still say you're tired of this, you want space. Which space? So how do you do long distance? Explain to me how. Because already I don't like men who are very tall. Because if you're too tall, already I feel we are far. So if just height difference gets me thinking you're not with me. How about when you're not around and I cannot see you? Then how do we deal with that? Don't stop looking at me like that. I get distracted. There are very many beautiful women. Me, I like beautiful women. And when I say a beautiful woman, I acknowledge that you are beautiful. Whether you want it or not. Because I've seen so many beautiful people that don't know they are beautiful. And then you find the likes of us being the queens of comedy. I turn around and there's nothing people are seeing, but I'm still the queen of comedy. You know? I have seen, do we have any ladies from South Africa? They are yeah, I knew. How did I miss an even point behind? Now, this is one thing I really love about Southern women. They are the only women I know that truly deserve a sitting allowance. Like on a conference, they need to be given an allowance. Because while people like me think we are sitting and we need to be given an allowance, those people sit for all of us, half the time. Their backup plan, my friend, sits for all of us. Eh? You have carried problems. Yes, my friend, yes. Yes. Please feel free. I accept. You're the only ones that deserve a sitting allowance. And I love, look at her. How won't you want to be African when you're seeing her in such a necklace? I'm telling you. Problem is I get excited and my head is all over the place. So I'm still telling you how women, we have a lot to work with, yeah? We have the bum, which you walk very quickly and they will see. You have the chest, which you can, and these days we have hair. Whether it is ours or not, once I have it, you can't begin asking because I probably have the receipt. So if you can't shake the chest, you will shake the behind, and if you can't, then you will shake the head. You know, we have strokes, all kinds of strokes that take us to places. Yeah? So it's okay for a woman to know how to dance. But when a man knows how to dance, that's a whole new different ballgame. Though, these strokes we keep pulling for men, and we dance and you dance. Before you know it, the man doesn't know how to deal with you. Yeah. Yeah. First come. Come. We are height mates, and I think I can carry you. So come here and show you. Don't worry. I'll be nice and gentle. Very nice and gentle. So while it was always easy for us to know how to dance with our partners those days, which one was your, I need a favorite African song that is old. Gauo? Dalingala Gauo? Are you serious? Gauo to dance with a partner? This is what I'm talking about. Come, darling. This is what I'm talking about. We talk... Sorry, I know. You're regretting why you're part of this conference. You'll be fine.
Hold on. I'm going to take off my shoes.
You see what I'm talking about? Why hadn't you done that earlier? No one should judge you. My friend, the next time you see someone coming for the conference barefoot, that is what gives them peace. I'm telling you, that's what gives them peace. We need to be peaceful. And it has to start with you. You can't pass on peace if you don't have it. You know? So you need to do whatever it is. By the way, you're going to stand there for a while. Do whatever it is you must do to feel peace inside. It's fundamental. I cannot explain it more. So, my friend, you know how we get these strokes I was telling you about of turning around? Do you know those strokes? So, the men that we get that we want to dance with, we expect them to hold us. I would have called a man, but this is a female conference, so it'll be fine. You'd expect to dance and get close, up close and personal with someone, and then you will call that dance. But how does a man dance up close and personal with you when you are spinning like this? How? How? Because before, it's okay, darling. Before you know it, you've turned him into a goalkeeper because, no, seriously, if you're going to dance Gauo, how does it go? Na 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 Gauo. Aha. So if you're a guy, the only chances you have to keep track of the one place, because I don't know why guys always want to dance when they're right behind. You're behind, eh? So the only chance he has to keep track of this is if he turns into a proper goalkeeper and it's okay, darling, it's okay, you go and sit. It's always... And before you know it, it's no longer a dance, it's a sport. Eh? It's a sport. The man has to literally hunt for the things that he has come to see because of the way you're dancing. You get? So, but then I go to the men that know how to dance. It's also a lot of work. Because as a man, all I want is for you to make sure your wallet is full. Yeah. When we are going out, I need to be sure that you have money. These days there are cards, mama, you swipe a card. But not in Uganda, the network can embarrass you. So I need you. So don't come swapping, please. I don't have backup for you, yeah? So if we've gone out, you need to have, actually, swollen wallets are a sign of happy marriages in Africa. Not your cards, please. Even if you have 6 cards, I don't see you. I want to first see those swollen wallets. So I want a man who is taking me out. First, relax. Eh? Be the man. We can't all be jumping. Then who is who? Eh? I would like you to just organize yourself. Stay in one place. Touch your stomach if you have to touch your stomach. Feel free. Half the time our sponsors are very satisfied. I don't know what it is that they eat. Their stomachs are not of every day. Eh? So dance properly and give me an opportunity to either turn around and somersault in front of you. Because you're buying the drinks, yeah? So I don't like it when it is the man who knows how to dance. Because that means as a ninja, I expect someone to cheer me on. No, I want to dance and I hear, yeah, yeah. That's why all my movements are exaggerated. They're all in capital letters. I cannot dance slowly when you've taken me out and intend to spend money on me. No. So, as you are dancing and you hear, whoa, please cheer me. Pretend I'm dancing properly. Yeah. I want the gao again. And then they cheer you. And then they cheer you, and you think they are cheering you. Kumbe, you turn around, and your ninjas are cheering your boyfriend who emujed somewhere in a corner. Eh? They are cheering your boyfriend who has Michael Jacksoned his way into some corner. Your whole crowd is not even looking at you. They are with this Michael Jackson in a corner. Chances are one of the people in the crowd has already joined that Michael Jackson on stage. So please, if you can dance, yeah, stop there. That is all I need to know. That you can dance and I cannot be with you. Thank you, but no thank you. I don't get it. Because we've tried. We've tried to be... You know, sometimes you want to be everything everyone wants and you forget the things that you want for yourself. Then before you know it, you've lost yourself. You used to be tall, you suddenly think you're short. Okay, me, I've always been short. I know there's judgment coming there, yeah. I've always been short and enjoyed it. So suddenly you start feeling shorter than you originally are, and it's not fair at all. Because I'm thinking I've managed to be able to come here at all in the first place because of delighting in who I am, in my failures, in the things I've been able to do, the things I've not, as in I don't kill myself for the things I'm unable to do. I was busy making a fool of myself for other people's pleasure, and before I knew it, I was the queen of comedy. So whatever it is you're doing, it does not matter. If you are good at punching and stapling, you need to punch the hell out of those papers. And be the best puncher the world has ever seen. So you first drank my water. This is not... My friend, I am speaking amongst presidents and you're giving me water that is half. Come here. Stand up. That's my manager. Come stand up and make your money. Come. Come. Yeah, so this is Emma Kakai. She... yeah, she's Emma Kakai and she's my manager. She's been my manager for 6 years. I don't know why she hasn't quit. Yeah? She's been my manager for about 6 years, but we've worked together for about 11 years. She's telling me not overseers, people would wonder how old she is. Yeah, so people think we are friends. Not quite, you know. When you are with someone for a long time, you run coping mechanisms. So we have enough coping mechanisms, so we have thrived. Yeah, you be as if you're walking and going back. Yeah. So that's nga hakakai. Nga walk properly. Properly. So that's the one who gave me water so that I remember to talk about her. People are strategic. Because someone else could have given me the water, but you said, no, guys, I'm the manager. Let me take the water. Cotilda Inapo, stand up. Stand up and wave and turn around and show people how pregnancy is a blessing. That's Cotilda Inapo. She's my creative director. While I'm here looking extremely intelligent, she's the one who thought up all the nonsense I'm speaking here. So before I receive all the credit, that's Cotilda Inapo. She is the author, the beginner. You started what? Queens of Comedy. We have weekly shows of just women. Yes. And we make people laugh, and we crack extremely clean, fantastic jokes that will make you laugh and not feel like you can't make eye contact with your child in the audience. Yeah, we are mindful like that. Yeah, we give you clean humor and you enjoy. Cotilda Inapo is a comedian too. And the very first time I stepped on stage to do stand-up comedy, I was tricked into it by her. Because when we walked onto stage, the plan was we perform, she cracks a joke, I crack a joke. Because I was not used to doing stand-up comedy alone. I used to do sketch comedy, but on stage with Fun Factory. And then she told me, no, just come, we'll do 10 minutes, yeah? So come with 3 jokes, yeah? Come, I crack, you crack, I crack, you crack. I'm like, yeah. So we come on stage. She was even the first one. Yeah, so you're welcome. On stage, I'm with Kansi Mehan, and they had seen me in clips, and they were like, yay! I'm like, why are they screaming? And I cracked one joke. She cracked the other. And when I started speaking again, I turned around and she was not even on stage. This is how you know true friends are rare. She was not there for me to even say, let me pass you the microphone. And here I am doing stand-up comedy all over the world, so you're to blame. You know the sound of those claps? That's what I live for. To be able to just express yourself with whatever little English is in your mouth. You know, before I came here, there's something this MC said. You are trying to introduce me, and there's a word you said up to now. I hope I remember it, and I go and look it up in the dictionary. You know, I also went to school and studied English, but the English that is spoken here, I think you people took some words. You didn't give us all of them. When you came and colonized us, there are words that you left for yourself that I keep meeting, complicated words that I think the good ones you didn't give us. Because I'm among people, I studied, I have a degree in social sciences, believe it or not. And they speak English, I'm like, yeah? I'm like, is it the same English that we